Hey guys, it's Bang from PC Gaming here, about to get into some Lords of the Fallen. So I'm just quickly go through the settings before I do anything else. So as you can see, I'm playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, which is otherwise known as 4K. All settings are at very high, which is the maximum. VSync is disabled. Nvidia Turbulence, I believe it's some kind of physics generator, which is, you know, unique, exclusive to Nvidia cards. So everything is pretty much maxed out. I remember playing this the first time in August 2015 when I first got my 4K monitor. At the time I owned a single GTX 980 Ti, and I was just about getting 30 frames per second. Wasn't the best experience, so to finally actually get over 60 frames per second it's quite nice to see. And if you look at the VRAM usage as well, over 7 gigs, which is just shows you just how demanding this game is. It's ridiculous, really. So, Lords of the Fallen. A lot of people didn't like this game. They deemed it as a Dark Souls ripoff. It is different from Dark Souls, and I think it's nice to actually have an alternative of a similar genre. As you know, we got Bloodborne on the PC. I mean, on the PS4, which is obviously made by the same people that made Dark Souls. That's Namco. But it's good to have an alternative, I believe.
Soon after banishing the god, the three men that were known as the Judges parted ways forever. Apart from their common goal, they were very different in every possible way. 3 statues were built for them on the square of the Judges, displaying the distinct paths they had taken. These statues hold a secret, as if it were their heart, but it is retained by the stone. Only the Shard of Heroes could make that heart beat, and only an unearthly force could tear it out.
Okay, so the graphics are actually really good on this game. The textures are pretty good quality. You just do need a BC system to run this at 4K. I'm curious to see if the GTX Titan X could do this on its own, 4K 60 FPS. That would be a challenge. So any Titan X owners out there, an LED racer, if you're watching, if you got this game, try it at 4K maxed out and see if you get over 60 FPS. And tell me how much FPS you get. I'm curious.
Lead the Rogar army against the humans.
I actually got really far in this game. I was pretty close to completing it, but I lost my file. I think my OS got corrupted or something like that, so I was pretty pissed off about it, to be honest. So I may just play through it again properly, but right now I'm playing the Division. I kind of like to stick to one game at a time, so I can actually beat it, then move on. So we're outside now. Just for anyone who was wondering if I was only getting good frames per second because I was indoors, I'm outdoors now, and I'm getting even more, so it's like gone up to 90 frames per second now. Guess it's 2 at a time. Let's do it. I'm trying to separate these two guys. I want to fight them close together. Alright, no one wants to attack, so I've got set pace. Where the hell did this guy come from? Come on then. I took him out pretty easy. This guy's all... Alright, dispatch of these guys. Not too difficult. Move on. This guy looks challenging. I got right for the right time to strike. I do prefer the Shodan's shield type stance. Good for defense, and if you got good timing, you can always get a good counter strike on. As you can see, I took his back and dispatched of him pretty easily. Okay, so I've got to find a way through this gate. Obviously I've got to pull this lever. So yeah, frames per second is consistent, but if you're looking at the VRAM, it's damn near filling up my 8 gigabytes. So I'm getting kind of worried now. I'm pretty much almost maxing out my 8 gigabytes worth of VRAM. So there are games out there that can do it. So that's why we say future-proof is not really a thing. Alright, dispatch this guy pretty easy as well. I'm running out of health though, so I just need to keep an eye on that.
You, help me, please.
What happened to your hand?
Spider venom. It burns like Adir himself touched it.
Rip the wound and suck the poison out.
Too late. It already spread.
There's only one way to stop the venom. Separate the poisoned limb from the body.
You want me to cut my arm off? You're a madman.
You'll see the judges soon then.
I can't. I won't. It's in your hands.
All right.
I don't mind cutting your armor for you, mate.
Thank you. I owe my life to you, stranger. Wait. You're not one of the monastics. The markings on your face.
A gift from the court. A reminder of my sins.
Please, put the axe down now.
You need someone to patch you up. You won't hold long in this state.
I am the healer monk here. And yes, I see the irony of the situation.
You must have supplies.
I do. They're in the laboratory, but the place is full of Rogar beasts. It's no use. I won't make it there in this condition.
Here, take this one.
So the voice acting isn't great on this game. That's probably his weakest point. The mechanics are not bad once you get used to them. So yeah, that was a look at Lords of the Fallen. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.